Well, hello my beautiful stars, I hope you're all well. It is now the 27th of February 2026 at 11 a.m. in the morning. This video will be available on the 28th of February, and if you haven't seen the previous one that I've done on Fergie, I promise that I'll do one on the two princesses, Beatrice and Eugenie. And also have a look in the previous video if you haven't seen it. I've explained this little white feather that is now making a permanent residence here, and then I am doing a slow introduction of this little pendant, but more is coming on this pendant in days to follow, and I will probably be using it. You probably have seen it in some other videos, but I'll give you guys a full explanation on that in due course. So let's dive right into it. I'm going to shuffle these cards. I'm going to just do a quick 6-card spread. And I am also going to have a look at the mystical medley, because they were actually quite fun to use with Siri or Fergie or Fugie. So let's have a look at this tarot, what the tarot cards are going to say. I'm just going to put this here. I'm just going to do a quick shuffle here. But then before we go into it, I just want to put you guys into light of some information that I have actually come across while looking into them, and seeing, and then see how and if it actually ties into this. Well, as we all know, little fairy tale has come to an end for Princess Eugenie and Beatrice, and I think now the question is sort of like slowly but surely moving away from if they knew to what they knew and how they are going to survive this fallout. It's going to be brutally honest and deep. I'm not going to sanitize anything, and we'll have a look and see what is at the end of the reading. But as I said before we touch the cards, the release of these DOJ files in America about Epps and the files and the names and the hundreds of times, they have also come up in these files. But now we also need to follow the money a little bit. For fun and entertainment purposes only, and it's alleged that they are losing or have lost a royal inheritance estimated at $40 million. And it has apparently, allegedly, effectively been erased. And also with the surrender of Royal Lodge and the debanking of the York brand, I don't think they are in a very good space here. And it looks like they've got a 50% disapproval rating at the moment, and that is why I think they are on this little PR hunt and PR stunt, as Neil Sean showed that little video of them in the middle of Mayfair, and then I can't remember, either Beatrice or Eugenie with their husband having a coffee or something or the other. It's a little PR stunt. They've learned from Fergie how to do these things. And let's quickly have a look at the numbers. Beatrice, 8th of August 1988. Look at all the 8s in there. Karmic. But her life path is a 6. And she is a Leo sun, which is represented by the Strength card. And Beatrice has the inner fortitude to stay silent. But as a 6, she is likely drowning under the weight of her father's legacy. And the Strength tells us she is trying to tame a beast that is already out of the bag. So that's why all the spinning. Eugenie, 23rd of March 1990. And she has a life path of 6. So look at the two of them. The one is a 6, the one is a 9. So if you just swap them over, so they're almost like a Gemini twin, is what I want to say. Like a yin and a yang. yin and yang is coming to mind here. Eugenie is almost like a humanitarian, but it's also the sign of endings. Her Aries sun aligns with an emperor, and she is driven by authority and structure, but as a 9, her soul mission is to close the cycle. Is she living out a karmic life? And this is almost what is telling me that she is sort of like distancing herself. And it's almost like she's using that emperor energy to build a wall between her children and the York scandal. But this is also a new beginning, or a start of something new. And this old empire they are no longer a part of. So let us play these cards and see what they have got to tell us quickly. Eugenie and Beatrice with the fallout. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look what the cards have got to tell us. 6 cards. Oh. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. The Palace. That came up for Sarah as well. And the Hierophant also came up for Sarah. But Sarah's was... Go and have a look at the video and see what Sarah's was. 5 of Pentacles I think also came up in Sarah's reading. This Tower card, there's no rebuilding. Everything has been derailed. The protection of the crown is gone. And they are busy collapsing. Not just from the other fallout, but the complete and utter shock of what is going on. They always thought that they were safe in their little tower. But look at the 2 of them jumping here. Look at the 2 of them jumping here. They're jumping ship, or trying to jump ship. But the 5 of Pentacles here is, yes, they're not out, completely out and about. Their biggest thing here is they are feeling, with this card in reverse, that they are going to be left in the cold, and they're going to be left out to dry. So it's almost like they're trying to find a side door to remain there until such time that they can actually move their assets before the doors close. The Hierophant here, this is the firm, the Monarchy. They are protecting the institution, they are protecting the firms, and they don't care. At this point in time, they are sacrificing whoever has brought their good name into disrepute. There's no longer you can hide behind the firm. The firm, you see there, look at the previous reading. In the Mystical Medley deck, the Hierophant came up, and I made a comment about these 2 characters here and the keys. Go and have a look at that video. They are completely and utterly trapped. They are struggling, and they are trying to find a way that they can actually undo themselves from this. The castles and the palaces are behind them. There's a wall being put up between them and the castle now. The same as with many others. But are they holding 3 secrets that will help them untie? Have they got something to tell? They must know things. But it's one of them. One of them in specific has got more information than the other one. There is one that is more implicated than the other one. Otherwise we would have had the Lovers or the 2 of Cups or whatever. It's one of them that is more trapped than the other one. I'm telling you now, there's one that's more trapped. 8 of Cups. Ace of Wands. They've got to walk away. They've got to walk away from the firm. They've got to walk away from everything they knew. but they are still holding on to a little bit. That is why I'm saying they are busy divesting, and they're finding ways to not be out in the cold financially, because it's a financial money card. They are walking away with something. Ace of Wands here. There is something new. There is a new spark. And the only way, I would say here, is to be completely independent. Nothing more to do with the Windsors. I mean, look here. Across the water. Windsor Castle there. They've moved across the water. Are they going to go to Portugal, or are they going to go to another country? They are moving across the water from here. They're going to find a new way of doing ventures, and they are going to find a new fire. And I'm telling you now, it's this one here. Look how it's fallen here. One is completely walking away, and the other one is going to find a way to spin things. What is underlying here? Queen of Cups in reverse. They're completely and utterly out of control, out of emotions. They are furious at the king, but they've got to hold the emotions intact, because it was their own doing that put them into this situation. Everything that they have done is the legacy of the father in them as well, but they know more than what we are knowing. And that little cherub there is almost waving goodbye. No balance, the devil in reverse. The crown is behind them. Their crowns have fallen. They can't spin the story anymore. They can't mix up things anymore. And those little blurbs and stuff that they are doing in the press, it's not going to work. There's still more to come. There's going to be a bigger fallout here. I'm telling you now, one of them is more involved. Let's have a look here. Or one of them knows more, allegedly. Allegedly. I'm not saying it's true, I'm just saying allegedly. That's what the tarot cards are telling me. Can you give me one or two last messages here of Eugenie and Beatrice? Eugenie and Beatrice? Eugenie and Beatrice? Let's have a look now. That wants to jump out. Oh, guys, you can't make this up. Look here. 8 of Swords. They are completely and utterly, but they're closing their eyes. They're going, la 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 la. Nothing's going to happen to us. And look at the castle behind them. They're completely and utterly cut off. Their own doings have put them into this trap. And look at them being swaddled here. But they are telling everybody, we don't know anything, but they look like the clowns. Or they feel like they are the clowns at the moment. Can't make this up. 8 of Cups. I think the two of them are in an argument. The two of them are in an argument. And one of them is going to walk away from it and say, I've had enough. I can't do this anymore. And one thinks she is still the Empress. I'm still the Empress. I'm the most important. Decisions are to be made about all the illusions and the delusions. Queen of Wands. Let me know in the comments if Queen of Wands is one of them. Look at this. The royal family has completely and utterly let go of one that in particularly loves skiing. Got no more protection. Queen of Cups. Nothing more. Absolutely nothing more. And look here. What do we have here? Queen of Cups. Cards are confirming. They've been made an offer, or one of them has been made an offer to spill the tea. Or they can be extremely angry. One of them could be extremely angry at the one sister, the mother, and the father. But they are being offered something, but they can't see it. Happy squirrel. What is happy squirrel? Is this Harry? Is Harry happy about everything that is going on there? Why did Harry show up? Harry knows something about them. Is Harry gloating about it? Oh my word. 8 of Pentacles. They can't work for the royal family anymore. Whatever was built is now fallen away. Everything is going to fall away, and they're just going to be able to hold on to a little bit, and they've got to work on something new. 7 of Pentacles. Money is gone. What did the cards say? About the $40 million or something? They've lost it. Everything that they've tried to stay there is gone forever, and they're only keeping a little bit. Wheel of Fortune. Look at the snake here. This Wheel of Fortune here is telling me that they've got something up their sleeves to change their fortune. Cut off from the happy family. The whole family is broken up. And there they are sitting all by themselves. But somebody's going to come and save them. Is this Harry? Is Harry offering something? Are we onto something? Is Harry coming to offer them something? Has his move to Portugal allegedly got something to do with it? Is he running with them? We are being spun a story here, guys. We are being spun a story here. But let me leave this for now. The cards just keep going, and I don't want to waste your time. I think we'll need to dig into this. We need to dig into this. Look there. Is one of them going to say that they're pregnant? No, it's going to be a fib. Let me stop there. Otherwise, I'll just keep going. Everything is a heavy burden. It's a heavy, heavy burden. And they need to move with the clothes on their back to Portugal. Allegedly. The clothes on their back and all the burdens to Portugal. Allegedly. For fun and entertainment purposes only. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of this reading. And do leave a comment. But they're not out of... They're moving through rough times. Rough times coming. It's going to be a rough ride to get where they want to be. And they're looking back at the past and what the past has brought them now. Please like, share, hype, and comment. I love every one of you. And have a fabulous day. Bye bye.